Welcome to Saint of the Day for January 27th, the feast of Pope Saint Vitalian. The life of Pope Saint Vitalian reminds the Church that the papacy, above all, a burden of fatherhood. He lived in a time when faith and politics were tangled together, when unity was fragile, and when one careless decision could have wounded the Church even more. Pope Saint Vitalian served as Bishop of Rome in the 7th century. From 657 to 672, we know very little about his early years, and that is almost fitting because his sanctity is not rooted in a dramatic backstory, but in faithful leadership when the Church was under pressure. The great struggle of his pontificate involved tensions between Rome and Constantinople. During a controversy that tested the Church's clarity about Jesus Christ and strained communion across the Christian world. Saint Vitalian did not chase conflict, but he also did not trade away the truth for the sake of peace. He worked patiently for unity, keeping communication open while guarding the faith that had been handed down. That kind of leadership demands humility, courage, and prayer. The Byzantine Emperor Constans II actually came to Rome. He worshipped at St. Peter's and was received with honor, and it looked like reconciliation. But when the emperor departed, he took valuable bronze treasures from the city, even removing bronze from the Pantheon, a place already consecrated to Christian worship. That kind of betrayal could easily harden a man's heart. Yet Saint Vitalian remained steady, protecting the Church's unity and worship even when the world acted with greed and disrespect. He also faced turmoil closer to home. The Archbishop of Ravenna tried to break away from Rome's authority, and the conflict grew so intense that excommunications were hurled back and forth. Saint Vitalian stood firm, because unity in the Church is a gift from Christ that must be guarded. Furthermore, Saint Vitalian also helped shape the future of the Church in England. After the Synod of Whitby, he appointed Theodore of Tarsus as Archbishop of Canterbury, a decision that strengthened the Church there for generations. Often, the most important work of a saint is not loud but foundational. So how do we live his example in daily life? When conflict enters your home, your workplace, your parish, or even your heart, Saint Vitalian teaches a better way. Speak the truth clearly, but always with love. Refuse the temptation to gossip, escalate, or let anger take the wheel. Pray for the unity of the Church and for those in authority, especially when things feel messy. Stay steady, stay faithful, and keep Christ at the center. Go to the Holy Manna blog to get the full story and learn more. Pope Saint Vitalian, pray for us. If you enjoyed the reflection for the Saint of the Day, please help us spread the message by reposting or sharing. Thank you and have a blessed day.